Hello everyone! Today for a messy sensory activity we're gonna make some edible water beads. It's gonna go nicely with our topic. We're going on a bear hunt. It's gonna be the water for the river that we're going to go through. Okay, so what you need is tapioca. So you need, oops, this is in my cup, tapioca. Yeah, it's not very easy to find. But it's very useful. That's what you use for bubble tea, really. And I've got some blue food coloring. So you need 1 portion of tapioca for 7 of water, and then we're gonna boil everything. So now I've got my 7 parts of water boiling. I'm gonna add my food coloring because remember I want it to be blue. So I add a bit of blue. Don't want it to be too dark, so I want it to still color the beads. And I'm gonna add my tapioca, so 1 part of tapioca to 7 parts of water, and I'm going to give it a stir. The next thing you need to do is to wait for the beads to rise to the surface. And then you're gonna cook it, carry on cooking in boiling water, high heat, for 15 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you back in 15 minutes. So I'm halfway through, so I'm gonna check. So remove my lid just to see what it looks like and give it a good stir. It's sticking a bit to the bottom, so give it a good stir. I've turned the heat down because it was boiling very hard and I didn't want it to overflow. Okay, I remember to keep the lid on for the 15 minutes. Okay, so we're halfway through. Okay, so now it's been 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have a look what it looks like. Okay, so it's still boiling. I've reduced the heat and as you can see my beads are starting to form, but they're not all transparent, so I'm going to leave it for a little bit longer. I've put another 5 minutes on the timer and I'm just going to reassess the situation. My heat was a bit too hot on the pan, so it's been a bit sticking on at the bottom of the pan. So I've reduced the heat and it's slowly starting to look like beads, water beads. So I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer. Okay, so now my extra 5 minutes are up and I'm quite happy by the way my beads look like. I'm going to leave it with the lid off for another 15 minutes to cool down. Okay, so give it a good stir and we leave it like that to cool down for 15 minutes. We're nearly at the end, so now that my tapioca has cooled down, I'm putting it in a sieve and I'm going to rinse it with cold water. So here I've got my finished product, my tapioca, my bubble tea beads or my water beads, and are ready. I've put them in a pot, in a box that I will take them to school tomorrow for my lesson on we are going on a bear hunt. It's going to be the water. It's got this lovely texture. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be very messy. I'm going to hide in them some water creatures, some fish or whatever I can find in a classroom, and that's it.